As kids head back to school, the average family will spend almost $700 on clothes and supply. And those who do their back-to-school shopping online will spend even more, about $875. Jeff Nobbs is the CEO of Extrabux.com, and he's been researching the cheapest days to buy certain items online. So thanks very much for being here. You've
Absolutely.
said that prices are actually going to go up this year. People will be spending more money in the back-to-school season. Why is that?
Yeah, people are spending more money, and what's interesting is about 85% of consumers say that the economy will affect how, when, and why they buy for back to school. But I don't think it's all in a negative way. I think the economy slowly starting to improve is helping people spend more. And as you see a shift in people spending more online, it's about 40% online now versus 20% just a few years ago. You see higher ticket items being bought online. People are more comfortable buying online. They can get better sales and coupons and discounts. So the average order value and how much they're spending on back to school tends to go up when they order online.
Is that why people are spending more? Because people tend to spend more online, and now that they're buying more online, it goes up. Wow.
They're seeing that they can get such better prices online that they're buying more of those things with great prices.
Okay. How do you do your research?
So I run the site Extrabux.com, and our goal is to make sure that online shoppers never pay full price. And so one of the things we do to do that is we've analyzed hundreds of thousands of products across the last couple years, and we look at how those prices fluctuate throughout the week. So we find that certain products are cheaper to buy on certain days of the week.
Okay, so clothes are an obvious one. Most people are buying clothes for their kids.
Especially for back to school, right?
Exactly. What's the best day?
So clothes are cheapest on Thursdays in general. Retailers tend to always have sales Friday through the end of the weekend, and more retailers, most retailers now are starting those sales on Thursdays. So when you're used to going into a store at the end of a sale when it looks like a war zone, that doesn't really happen on Thursday, and you can still take advantage of the sale prices, the low prices.
Okay, what about I want to get a new laptop for school, electronics. What's the best day for electronics?
Computers, electronics, that includes video games and cameras and TVs. Pretty much all electronics are cheapest Monday. And the reason for that is because over the weekend, consumers are out there sort of window shopping at the stores, and then they come into work Monday, they have a fast internet connection and a big screen in front of them, and it's on their boss's dime, so they do their online shopping then. And retailers, they want to make their prices as low as possible when the most shoppers are out there looking for their products, and that's Monday.
And you make a distinction between the laptops and cameras on the one hand and sort of appliance-y electronics on the other, like a microwave for your dorm room. What's the best day there?
Right, so this kind of comes back to demand as well. Sundays are when home improvement projects are top of mind. So for college students, that means the weekend comes and they look how empty their dorm room is, and they realize they need that toaster, they need that microwave. So they do the most shopping on Sunday. So in turn, retailers make prices for home appliance products as low as possible on Sundays.
Okay. Now, occasionally, I hear that students do some studying at school.
Every once in a while.
So they have to buy textbooks. Are there any tricks? I mean, I thought you go to the school bookstore and you pay the cover price and that's that. But you say you can save money on textbooks?
Yeah, you can save probably 75% if you don't buy new from the library. So the cheapest way to buy textbooks, there's no trend in the day of the week, but we found that there is one week in particular when textbooks are cheapest, and that's the third week in August, which starts August 20th. And for that week, textbooks will be cheaper than any other week of the year. And again, that comes down to demand. That's when the most students are looking for textbooks, so that's when textbooks are cheapest.
Okay. What about not owning them but just renting them? Can you save money that way?
This is a trend that's becoming more and more popular, renting textbooks. It's a lot easier to do than buying and then selling, but buying a textbook used at the beginning of the semester and then selling it used at the end of the semester, that delta there is far cheaper than the price to rent a textbook. So my advice is still to buy and then sell.
So if you're intrepid enough to buy and then sell that textbook, that's the best deal, but renting still beats buying new.
Yep, you got it.
Okay, Jeff Nobbs, thanks very much for being with us.
My pleasure.
For more money advice, stay right here at CBSMoneyWatch.com.